We've all dreamed about sci-fi gadgets. Invisibility cloaks, smart glasses, robotic suits, and talking AI friends. But what if I told you? Some of them are already real. Today, we're diving into 5 futuristic gadgets that are no longer just science fiction. They're science fact. Let's start with invisibility. Scientists have developed metamaterials that can bend light around objects, making them nearly invisible to the human eye. While it's not perfect Harry Potter-style cloaking, researchers at the University of Rochester and the Canadian military have both created functional prototypes, still limited in size and angles, but the tech is evolving fast. The idea is simple: make an object invisible by bending light around it, so the light that should have hit the object reaches the viewer's eye as if nothing was there. It's like a rock in a stream, where the water flows around it and continues on its path. So how do you build something like that in the real world? Well, you can't just use magic fabric. Scientists are using something called metamaterials. A few years back, researchers at the University of California, Berkeley, demonstrated a tiny cloak. It was microscopic, but it successfully made an object invisible to certain light frequencies. More recently, a company called Hyperstealth Biotechnology has been developing a material they call quantum stealth. It doesn't require power, and it bends light using lenses. So what's missing? To get that true Harry Potter-style cloak, we have some major hurdles to overcome. Right now, most metamaterial cloaks only work for specific, narrow frequencies of light. Remember the Princess Leia hologram from Star Wars? We're closer than you think. We saw similar tech in Iron Man, where Tony Stark manipulates giant, interactive holographic models with a wave of his hand. We've seen holographic concerts, where projections of deceased artists like Tupac Shakur or Roy Orbison perform on stage. Companies like Microsoft and Looking Glass are developing 3D holograms that don't require glasses. Some even work with AI avatars, combining voice, gestures, and real-time interaction. The science behind it is fascinating. A true hologram records and reconstructs a light field. Unlike a photograph, which just captures intensity and color, a hologram also captures the direction and phase of the light waves. We're not quite at Project A Human Across the Galaxy levels, but the foundation is here. The biggest challenge is creating a projection in mid-air without a screen or a special medium. Sci-fi has always featured intelligent assistants. And guess what? You're listening to one right now. Science fiction has given us some truly unforgettable artificial intelligences. There's the terrifying HAL 9000, a calm, calculating computer, and the helpful Jarvis, an AI that's more like a trusted partner. AI like ChatGPT, Alexa, and Google Assistant can already understand language, make decisions, and even hold conversations. The technology behind these AIs is called machine learning, and more specifically, neural networks. These are complex systems inspired by the structure of the human brain. These AIs can write essays, compose poetry, debug code, and hold surprisingly coherent conversations on a vast range of topics. We don't have emotional, conscious AIs yet. But voice plus personality plus knowledge, that's very real. The biggest missing piece is true consciousness or sentience. Iron Man's suit might still be fiction, but exoskeletons are already in use. Think of the power loader Ripley uses to fight the alien queen, or the sleek, weaponized suits in movies like Edge of Tomorrow. These suits turn an ordinary soldier into a super soldier. Military units are testing powered suits that reduce fatigue and enhance strength. Companies like Sarcos Robotics are building powered suits, like their Guardian XO, that allow a worker to lift 200 pounds repeatedly without strain. In the medical world, exoskeletons help people walk again after injuries. For people who have been paralyzed due to spinal cord injuries, exoskeletons are life-changing. Most current exoskeletons are still quite bulky and require a significant power source. We're not yet at the seamless, intuitive connection you see in the movies, but every year they get lighter, smarter, and more powerful. Imagine a heads-up display in your eye. That's the goal of smart contact lenses. In science fiction, characters often have information overlaid directly onto their vision. Think about The Terminator or Black Mirror, where characters can record and replay memories. A company called Mojo Vision has been at the forefront of this. They've developed a prototype for what they call the world's first true smart contact lens. It features a micro LED display, so small it's like a grain of sand. Companies are testing lenses that display data, track eye movement, and even monitor health. Imagine a firefighter seeing building layouts in smoke, or a surgeon viewing vital signs without looking away. Still in testing phases, but it's a leap toward wearable tech becoming invisible. We're a long way from replaying full-color memories, but the fundamental breakthrough has been made. So, are sci-fi gadgets becoming real? Yes, slowly but surely. From invisibility and holograms to real AI and robotic suits, the future is catching up with our imagination. The gap between what we can imagine and what we can create is shrinking faster than ever before. These 5 gadgets are just the beginning. Which one of these would you want to try first? Let me know in the comments. And if you love tech, gadgets, and science, hit that like button and subscribe. What sci-fi gadget do you hope becomes a reality next? The conversation is just getting started, and the future is on the workbench.